Okay, so we're gonna quickly get our acceleration here. Woo! Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a 2023 GMC 1500 Denali with a particular set of options that I think makes it pretty much the perfect luxury truck. But before we get in this video, a huge shout out and thank you to the Provo GMC for giving me some time with this Denali. I'm going to include a link to their inventory in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Craig. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. So under the hood we have the 3-liter inline-6 Duramax diesel that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 22 around town and then 27 on the highway, with power outputs being 305 horsepower and then 495 pound-feet of torque. Now before we go over the front end, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now taking a look at the hood, you guys can see it's flat there in the center and then kind of raised on either side. So we've got the GMC Sierra's signature C-shaped daytime running lights, and then you guys can see with the LED headlamps as well. Notice how the daytime running light kind of goes into the chrome trim there, and then yes, massive chrome front grille with the GMC logo, camera there in the center. And then we've got some chrome tow hooks down below with fog lights and parking sensors. And putting it all together, I really like the look of the Denali. I mean, the grille's big, but it works. Coming on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275/60/20 in the front and over in the rear as well. And then you guys can see with the wheel design, again, you've got more chrome. It's a Denali. Something else I want to show here is these all-terrain tires. I think those look great. And then notice how the fender flares are actually body painted. That looks really sharp. And then we've got our Duramax turbo diesel badge here on the side, Denali badge down below. Notice chrome on the door handles and on the mirror cap. And then taking a look at the full side profile here with those body painted fender flares, I mean, it looks really good. So here's a key fob. We have our unlock function or lock function, remote start, and then the drop down for the tailgate, as well as the GMC logo there on the back. Now popping to the back, we have a payload capacity of 1,399 pounds and then a towing capacity of 8,800 pounds if you are wondering with that. Now we've got this cool grab handle here and LED lights in the bed as well. And we've got a full power outlet. And then notice how it says Denali there at the center. Now this has the multi-pro tailgate, so press a button there on the front and then it turns into a whole step system here. Weight limit is 375 pounds. And to get this up, just click that into place there and then you can just lift up the whole unit by itself. We've got the signature C-shaped taillights here, and then you guys can see all the rest of the badges on the back. Parking sensors there at the bottom with the squeezed exhaust tip covers and bumper steps. And let me know what you guys think about this particular Denali finished in black. I think that it's a pretty cool color combination with the black and the chrome. Now this is where things get real exciting. We have this beautiful brown interior. I've never seen this before with a Denali. Look at the wood trim as well. But yeah, you got the cross-stitch design and the brown really pops. And then we also have power side steps. And then taking a look at the seats with the Denali, you've got like the cowhide texture with the leather. We do have some behind the seat storage there. Notice perforated all down the center. And again, we got that cross-stitch design, and it's kind of like two-tone where you can see it's like lighter here on the side and then darker there in the center. Legroom here in the back is fantastic. We got a little storage pocket, some cup holder action. We've got some heated seat controls down below. We also have our vents and some USBs. And then headroom back here is also great. And would you look at this? We got a cup holder armrest. Now taking a look at the front door panel here, you guys can see with the leather trim and then down below cowhide texturing and cross-stitch design, and then look at the piping below that. We've got our Denali logo here with all of our window controls, front tour automatic. You've got your mirror adjustments, the mirrors do power fold in, and you've got memory seat functionality. And then also, look, we've got blind spot monitoring there in the mirrors too. And then last thing, we've got the speaker here for the Bose sound system. Now with the sunlight, you guys can really see the brown coloration. It says Denali right there, and then perforated all down the center portion. Then we've got our power adjustments here on the side, and then another Denali plaque. So we've got our controls here for the driveline select. Notice we've got our 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low, and then 2-wheel high. Drive mode select with our trailer tow mode. Light controls as well, and then the steering wheel is actually power adjustable. Now here's the steering wheel in the Denali. You guys can see really nice leather trim all around. You got the contrasted stitching on the center portion. Radio controls on the back with our paddle shifters for the 10-speed. We also have some controls for the center stack, voice command controls, heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel with our cruise control, and then notice the Denali logo. And then we have our turn signal windshield wiper stock. Now here is the gauge cluster. It's a full digital gauge cluster, as you can see, and we can scroll through a few different menus here to see different bits of info on like the truck and systems within the truck as well. And then if we zoom in on that little icon right there, this will let us go through the drive modes. We got a sport mode, we've got an off-road mode, as well as a normal mode, and then remember that tow haul mode too, and that automatically turns on the diesel exhaust brake. Now this has the 360 camera system, so we've got trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. We also have the bird's eye view as well, and then we can scroll through a bunch of different camera views here with the truck, so you can see out of every single angle with it. Now as for the rest of the infotainment system, first off we have a shortcut bar here on the side. We've got the main screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you've got the little auxiliary side tab, whatever you want to call it, where you can scroll through different things, and we've got it set to a clock right now. You guys probably saw earlier, but we've got our giant stop start button here, and then we have our dual zone climate controls as well as heated and ventilated seats. And then down below that we've got this for our lane departure, parking sensors, auto stop start, your tailgate drop down, hazard lights, stability control, hill descent control, and then that right there is to roll down all the windows at once. We got some more storage space right there, and then you guys can probably see USBs if the camera would focus, but apparently won't. Shifter for that 10-speed automatic with our trailer brake controls integrated from the factory. A couple cup holders, and then look at the center console. Now it's perforated in the center, again, cowhide texture on the side. Wireless phone charging pad there. We got some USB action as well. Decent storage space overall. And look at the kind of like two-tone wood trim. When I say two-tone, it like starts, or actually faded, that's a better term for it. It starts black and then turns brown. And with the glove box itself, yeah, pretty good storage space. And then again, look at the cowhide texture here. And then you got really nice trim on the dash as well. It's brown if you guys are wondering. And then up top here, we do have a sunroof and a power sliding rear window as well. Now here's a window sticker for this Denali. First off, 5-year, 100,000 mile on the powertrain because diesel, just want to mention that. But anyways, $69,000 is the base MSRP. This one has a few options added to it, obviously. Total MSRP, as you can see, $75,570. And bum-ba-da-dum-ba-bum. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood. Both the mirrors, do a blind spot monitoring. Then throughout the rest of the rear. And, well, let's set off in our diesel Denali, aka, like I said earlier in the video, I think this might be the ultimate luxury truck. It's got a lot going for it. So first off, it's got the luxury truck appearance, right? It's got lots and lots of chrome trim on the outside. Right, it's got the Denali name, right? Everyone associates luxury trucks with Denalis, right? And then, you know, on top of that, it's just got a really nice interior. Like this new GMC interior, just if you have a chance, look at one in person. It's top notch, that is for sure. And the diesel powertrain, I think, just also adds to the luxury because first off, you're gonna get more fuel range because of the diesel, and it just drives so well, so much torque, super responsive, super smooth. Just really, really solid with the driving experience, that is for sure. I mean, look at this. Just partial throttle. Gotta love that. And the sound it makes too. And I mean, with Ram killing the EcoDiesel, this is like the only, you know, half-ton truck now that you can get with a diesel. Obviously, you got the Silverado sibling, but you know, even a high country Silverado isn't as nice as a Denali when it comes to the interior. With just it, like, look at all this, like it's so cool looking. And this brown interior, I think it works really well with the overall Denali theme. I've, you know, reviewed quite a few Denalis with the black interior, but this combination of, you know, like some black leather with, you know, some of the brown wood trim and then the brown leather as well, I think it works really well. I'm a big fan, frankly. And it's comfortable too. Like, still have leaf springs in the back end, but it stays pretty planted. It's a very solid feeling pickup truck. It feels very, very body on frame. That is for sure. Oh, it's got auto stop start. It's seamless for a diesel with auto stop start. Did not expect that to be that seamless. That is for sure. So much torque. It's addicting. It is addicting. That is 100% for sure. And the seats are very comfortable here in the Denali as well. I've driven quite a few of the, you know, new Silverados, and I'd say that the GMC seats are more comfortable than the Silverado seats. So GM's definitely doing us some seat justice. So we're gonna quickly get our acceleration here. Woo! Oh man, that is powerful. Also, those people are jaywalking. What the heck? But yeah, summing things up here with this, I think this is a great luxury truck. It looks really good, beautiful interior, drives really well. It's got a diesel. I mean, seriously, tell me, what more could you ask for? Let me know what you think.